waiting for you to get into, that'll be in your account. So when you get ready to check out, your total will be $4.95, unless of course you're getting multiples, which I highly recommend you do. So like I said,
have so many in my house, you know what? Because always somebody comes by, if it's the mailman, the gardeners. I have 2 or 3 gardeners coming. One is blowing the leaves, the other one is watering the water, because I'm not the gardener, I'm sorry to say so. So I need somebody to do something.
I think you're kind of busy.
Yeah, and so, but I think it's great to have little gifts like that. And they say, oh my God, Wolfgang, he gave me that. It's so good. And you keep it for so long. You know, if I give them a bottle of my wine, they love it too. But
it's gone in like...
They get a little tipsy and then they forget about it.
By the way, I do love your wine. It's oftentimes in stock, so check that out on hsn.com. We have some new prep bowls, and I love these, not only because I love the prep bowl situation. These are the first ones that have ever been able to nest inside of one another. So they're 3 different sizes. There's an 8, a 12, and a 20 ounce. So now if you've got small space, you can go ahead and just put them together like this. Or I was joking with the team before. Was that?
Okay.
I was thinking, if you're on a really strict diet, you could this is your morning breakfast bowl. But if you want to use them for prep.
You cook, you put your herbs in there, you put seasonings in there, you put your cream in there, your butter in there, whatever you like. And in the big one, you even have a measurement in there. So if they tell you how much, you can see it on the side in here. See that?
Right there.
Okay, so you can use it as a measuring cup.
So if you're whisking up a nice little vinaigrette for your salad.
Yeah, and it's not only for cold. You can put it in the freezer and the refrigerator. If you make a pesto, for example, you have some leftover, you put it in here, it closes it hermetically, and your refrigerator won't smell. You can keep it like that.
That's true.
It's really amazing. And the best thing is you can bake in it too. So look at that. We have some cream here, and I'm gonna put some chocolate in here, and we make a little ganache. Ooh. All right, it's just a little cream, and we mix it all together.
So that is pretty amazing, because this is one of those things, they look so pretty. I know.
And I'm gonna show you what I have underneath there. You will see in a second.
So there's copper, there's black, and or there's red. So it's all 3 color choices, and this is the box that it'll come in. A weekly deal drop at $19.95. And by the way, everything is on FlexPay. So you can put a little bit down, and you'll get everything delivered, guaranteed for Christmas. Under the tree guarantee.
I think it's perfect timing now. And you're always gonna need some little gifts for the people who like to cook and everything. Here, look at that. We baked in it, a little pound cake.
How adorable.
So if you get them, get a few of them, and that way you store them, you gift them for anybody who loves to cook.
These are the gift box, done, right? I mean, that's and by the way, look at that. This is Wolfgang Puck quality. Wolfgang has been here over 25 years. How many now? 27?
I don't want to say it's going to age me a little bit, so I'm brand new here. That's like 25 years for sure, even more. I think you were in high school, I was already here.
I was just telling him before the show.
Marianne wasn't born yet, so.
I told him I
don't think there's anybody longer here than me. At HSN, no?
Well, no, I mean, you're the chef. I mean, you're the man.
Maybe some of the alligators out there, but they were here before me. But
I'll never forget the story you told me when you first started here, that you'd have to show up. You showed up with your own coolers full of food.
I know. I brought everything with myself. Now I have Marianne and Greg, and everybody is helping me. So I get a little too old to bring everything with me.
Well, goodness sakes. I mean,
but we have our restaurant in Disney. So I used to go to Disney World, Disney Springs, pick up the coolers over there, and then drive over here, and we used to make everything.
Who was working at one of your Orlando restaurants at the time, your amazing pastry chef, Marianne Getz.
Marianne, how many years we are together?
The same. I started at the restaurant when you started here, so 26. I'm 26 so lucky, and I recognize that.
So she is with me longer than with her husband. Can you believe that? Not much, but a little bit. Now look at that. People always ask me how you make rice look so good on the plate. So I take one of my molds here, put half a teaspoon of olive oil in here, and then we take the rice, which we make in the rice cooker. I don't know if we have any rice cooker for sale, but if you don't have one, you definitely should get that.
This is one of my originals. This is an OG. I have this one at home.
Yeah.
Literally used it the other day, and I have had this thing for, oh my gosh, 15 years maybe.
Yeah.
Wow. Still use it
I
twice
have
a week.
my son too, Alexander. He uses this and the panini grill, and obviously the pepper. He loves now the pepper steak like I do. So look at that. So simple, so easy. Put it in a mold, and then just put it on your thing here.
Okay, I love this
Isn't
idea.
that cute?
That is the best idea ever.
So it looks nice. So
I
it looks
always
better than
wondered.
if you just take a ladle and put the rice like that on
Yeah.
top. And you can put a little herbs in it. And what we did in Austria, we called it risi. So we mixed peas into the rice and then served with the rice and peas with our chicken or roast.
Love that. I love hearing your
Yeah.
old like family recipes. That, I mean, your mom started you cooking. How old were you? Do you remember?
Oh.
Like,
Well, my whole life, when I was born,
Yeah.
I remember my mother was a chef also. My grandmother was a pretty good cook too, but my mother was a professional chef.
and
She was amazing because she could go in the garden, pick 5 vegetables, and make the best vegetable soup. She could go in the garden, dig out some potatoes, make the best mashed potatoes. So if you get great ingredients, you learn a little bit. That's why I come here. Why? I want to show you how easy it is. A little technique, and you know, practice makes better. So you can do it. If I can do it here, you can do it at home the same way.
Practice makes perfect. It's true. Cook
Yeah.
and learn. So get these. These are great. This is a brand new set. And like I said, for the first time ever, they nest inside. So you're getting all 3 sizes, copper, black, or red. This is,
Yeah.
again, item 890283. We are moving quickly. We do have a
now
3-piece.
look at that. I'll show you one more thing. So that's here we have a chocolate cake batter right here.
And then you throw that right in the oven.
Yeah, and then you put it right in the oven.
They're so pretty, you don't expect them to be oven safe.
I know, people don't think you can bake in it, you can do anything. And what is great, it has the cover.